smarts to talk about it in that context. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We complain about the Israeli lobby because they do things smart and effectively. Plagiarize. Plagiarize. Let me talk about how we distract ourselves. The anecdote I gave you about the White House is real. Absolutely real. Even in Iraq right now, what is the issue? It's the confessional differences in Iraq. It's the Kurds, it's the Sunnis, it's the Shia, it's the 4 flavors of Shia, it's the 3 flavors of Sunni. And they have a country in the balance. They want 100% of a small cake when they can have 35 or 40% of the entire bakery. And they're arguing over the cake. Talk to my friends in Lebanon. It's unbelievable. And they want us to reconcile the confessional differences before we reconcile the issues associated with geopolitics. I guarantee you the congressman from Iowa or the congresswoman from Kansas or wherever they're from couldn't care less about your confessional differences. But they do care about what's in the strategic interest of the United States. And until you come to them to talk in that context, until you come to them and talk about what their responsibility is in that context, we will not be heard. You will not be heard. Don't waste your time, because in fact it is probably counterproductive. It will be the analog of the President of the United States' eyes rolling to the back of his head. Now, that's the history. That's the legacy of where we are. But I would be remiss if I did not touch on 2 more aspects of that before I talk about going forward. We have to talk about the hyphen, the little hyphen, the hyphen that shows up in the news articles. It's never Palestinian, it's Palestinian hyphen terrorist. It's never Arab American, it's Arab American hyphen terrorist. Why? Because of one other little semantic component, the but, B-U-T. Why? Because we don't